At the Auto Plus Raceway, the first racers are already burning rubber down the quarter mile. TV20's Adam Solomon and Zach Aldridge are following all the action from the track and join us now live. Hey, guys.
All right, Dave, you know, it's a pretty simple concept. You wear a helmet to protect your head, and you also wear earplugs much like these to protect your hearing. At least the fans do from what I saw earlier today. They're pretty small, but it's a small tool that makes a big difference. 10,000 horsepower moving up and down the track isn't quiet. Doctors say it can also be dangerous, not only for the drivers, but the spectators who are listening to the bone-rattling sound of engines going full throttle.
Important to me because I don't want to lose my hearing at an early age.
There's a relationship between the intensity of the environment, the loudness of that environment, and how long you can be in that environment safely. So at levels such as 70 dB, which would be your average sort of office environment, well, you can be in that all day and not be required to wear or need to wear hearing protection.
Near or on the racetrack is a different story. Spankovich says extended exposure to loud noises can cause long-term hearing loss. There are different options to choose from when protecting your hearing, including earplugs and earmuffs. That's right, there you have it, or at least hear it, Dave. I'm still having trouble hearing you, but trust me, the readings that I took earlier back at the newsroom read about 80 decibels on the meter for our newsroom. Here at the racetrack, it's closer to 100. So trust me, you should be happy sitting where you are right now without your earplugs. Coming up at your TV20 News at 6, I'll take a look at how some of these drivers are preparing themselves for a big J at the races. But for now, I'm Chris Gilmore reporting live from Auto Plus Raceway.
Day one of Gator Nationals, the National Hot Rod Association Tour is back in town, so are tens of thousands of fans here for one of the biggest events in North Central Florida. For the drivers, their pre-event rituals are all a little different. From special meals to playlists, athletes have different ways of preparing for a big event. At Auto Plus Raceway, TV20's Chris Gilmore shows us how one family of racers kicked off their Gator Nationals in a different way. Chris?
That's right, Dave. You know, a room full of kids at UF Health Chans were pleasantly surprised today when two of NHRA's most famous racers walked in the door. I'm talking about Brittany and Courtney Force. Now, I had a chance to talk with the sisters, and they say that they just love giving back in any way they can, and they'll do it. Courtney Force is one of 4 female winners in the funny car division history, and the first female to win Winter Nationals in the funny car division last year.
I try not to get caught up in any, routines, but, I like to just have anything that can get me mentally prepared. So far, this is the best way, so hopefully this, will work, but, it's just, it's great to be here.
All right, Brittany Force races in the drag car division, while both Courtney and her dad, 16-time champion John Force, races in the funny car division. I had the chance to ask Courtney if she was intimidated at all by racing against her dad, and she said she has no reason to. Dave, she's been watching him for a long time. Reporting live from Auto Plus Raceway, Chris Gilmore, TV20 News.
Day 2 of racing at this year's Gator Nationals is wrapping up. Good evening. Fun and Gator Nationals certainly go hand in hand, but for some fans attending the races, the party starts in the parking lots.
And in the campgrounds. TV20's Chris Gilmore is live at Auto Plus Raceway to show us how people are celebrating the art of tailgating. Chris.
That's right, David. It certainly is an art. Whether tailgaters are celebrating today with their favorite bottled beverage, mine today is water, as you can see, or just good company, there's one common element at all these tailgates, and that's sunshine here today at Auto Plus Raceway. Now, fans I talked to today came as far as Macon, Georgia. You'd be hard-pressed to find an open parking spot today in the parking lot, but that's just a sure sign that there's a tailgate brewing.
Good beer, good food, good conversation, good attitude. A lot of good friends, a lot of good people, known them for years and years, and just come out here and have a good time, enjoying yourself.
A lot of the tailgaters that I talked to spent the first part of the race day in the parking lot, said that they were waiting to see what they call the highlight of the day, the top fuel race cars that are taking the track right now. But you can tune in at your TV20 News at 6 to hear a story that I worked on earlier today about a family that is taking the fast lane into their own hands behind the handlebars. Reporting live from Auto Plus Raceway, Chris Gilmore, TV20 News.
Things are starting to heat up out at Auto Plus Raceway today. It's back to action at the 45th Annual Gator Nationals. Qualifying got underway for the top fuel, funny car, Pro Stock, and Pro Stock motorcycles.
Families flock to Gator Nationals for a chance for that high-octane fun, but you won't see just families only in the stands. TV 20's Chris Gilmore is live tonight from the Auto Plus Raceway about a racing family that has learned the true meaning of the word team.
If a family that plays together stays together, Paige, then the Arana family bond is strong. Dad Hector Sr. has been racing pro stock motorcycles for over 25 years. And after growing up around bikes, his sons, pro stock racers, both Hector Jr. and Adam, say they can't imagine doing anything else.
So it's very exhilarating and it's an instant adrenaline.
Hector Arana Jr. has been around bikes as long as he can remember, so he says it only makes sense that he would make them his career. You can say the fruit didn't fall far from the tree.
But see, my dad always raced, and we were going to the races and helping him, and he never encouraged racing or anything, but I wanted to do it so bad. I was helping him, I was fascinated, I loved watching it, and I just really wanted to do it bad.
His passion paid off. Arana became the 2011 Rookie of the Year and is the defending Pro Stock motorcycle event winner at this year's Gator Nationals. Between tuning and tweaking, there is more time spent working off the drag strip than on it, but it's all worth it to Hector Sr.
So it's a lot of work, but I get here and I'm happy. I enjoy it. I really do, you know. And being here is more relaxing than when I'm at the shop working.
It's not easy to be relaxed hurtling down the track at 190 plus miles per hour, but the family loves it, including the newest addition to Team Arana motorcycle racing team, 22-year-old Adam.
And it's always been a family event. For vacations, we never really went anywhere spectacular. It was always to the drag races. And it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and I knew that this was something I wanted to do.
But with 3 family members racing in the same category at this year's Gator Nationals, you would think there's some confusion about who to root for. Not for Mom and little sister Grace and Abigail Arana.
All of them equally, and if one is doing better than the other, then the rest of them are rooting for that guy.
A win for one Arana is a win for all. If you want to find out how the trio did during qualifying, which you can hear is still going on behind me, tune in to TV 20 News on Sunday. But reporting live from Auto Plus Raceway, Chris Gilmore, TV 20 News.